Alright you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is my second episode of the Eyeing or Not Buying series that I'm starting in my channel. So you guys may see a different setup, and that's because I'm working with what I have. I don't really have the time right now to be filming inside my house. So I am, once again, you've probably seen this setup before in the past, but I am kind of in the passageway of my house. So like I said, I'm working with what I got, so I'm so sorry if this looks a little odd or weird. But if you're in for the tea of what I think about these products, then keep on watching. And if not, well then it's okay. I'm sorry for the setup though again. Okay, so I'm looking down at my computer and I have my camera in front of me with my phone as my lighting, so it's not the best, but like I said, we're making the most with what I got, you know what I mean? Just make a negative into a positive and make it work somehow. So that's what I'm doing. I'm improvising. Okay, so I'm looking down at my computer here. So if it looks like, what are you looking at? I'm looking at my computer. Alright, so we have 5 new trios from Huda Beauty. One more purpley, one more warm toned, one more teals, blues, another one more greens with a pop of golds and browns, and then a bronze one. So I am planning to pick up 2, which is going to be the more teal one and the more warm tone shade, just because I haven't tried any of Huda Beauty's formulas, and I would like to start trying out a little bit of her eyeshadow palettes. And I've heard in the past that these are pretty good, so I would like to just randomly choose some and select which ones I would like to wear. And so like I said, the brown and the teal would be the ones that I would want to try and just maybe put them in my channel. And by the way, there is going to be a haul coming up this week with the products that I was talking about last week. So that is coming up, like I said, this week. So just stay in tune for that. Okay, something that I'm pretty excited about is the Too Faced Gingerbread palette. And this comes with, let me see, 18 shades. It has a variety of shades, mattes and shimmers. There's not a lot of pops of color in here, but it's something that I know I will enjoy because of the colors that's there. Some of these colors I don't have in my collection, and I tried Too Faced formulas before, especially in these kind of palettes, like the chocolate bar palette and many of the other ones, and I really like the formula of it, so I'm expecting it to be just around the same type of formula. I mean, they're kind of not similar shadows because there's more pinkish shadows in here and more purple shadows in here, which I enjoy, those little pops of color, because you can definitely create different types of looks with these kind of palettes. So that is something that I'm definitely eyeing and I'm pretty excited for as well. Okay, so we have the Naked Urban Decay Cherry palette, and as we all know, the Naked one got discontinued. It might be reformulated, there's speculations, but Too Faced hasn't, not Too Faced, sorry, Urban Decay hasn't really said anything about that yet. So, that's just speculations. This palette reminds me a little bit of the gingerbread one, but they have similar colors and, I don't know, they kind of contrast in a way. So it would be something that I wouldn't mind picking up. Maybe if I get gifted it for let's just say Christmas or something, I would definitely I wouldn't mind trying it out. But it's something that is not on my top of the list, you know? And I'm not sure when this one comes out yet, so I'll have to find out, and maybe I'll end up picking it up, but it's not something that I'm dying to try, you know? Alright, so next we have Natasha Denona. She's coming out with an all matte eyeshadow palette. I honestly have not tried any of Natasha Denona shadows, but I've heard that she's mostly known for her shimmers, and her eyeshadow palettes are no less than $100, except I've seen the 5 little pan ones, and those are for $25 each. I've heard mixed reviews. Some people say that it's patchy, some people say that it's fine, so I don't know. I haven't really tried those or picked those up, but I don't know about her mattes, but I'm pretty sure, like I said, all her eyeshadows are really well known, and they're known to be top of the market, really good quality, so I wouldn't mind trying this out. Yeah, so I don't really know how much this is going to be. I was trying to find on the internet, but I really couldn't find anything. I'm pretty sure it's going to be over $100. It's a lot of money, so I think I would prefer trying her Lila palette. I love the colors in that, or the Sunset palette as well. So I think that this might have to be a skip for me. And I don't know, maybe I'll end up trying it out if it stays. I don't think it's limited edition. I think it's just an original like eyeshadow palette. So if it stays, I mean, I wouldn't mind trying it out eventually, but for right now that's not like top of my priority list. There's so many eyeshadows like all the time, I feel like, that's coming out, especially from indie brands. Okay, Kylie Jenner is coming out with single eyeshadows, and these are oddly kind of like inexpensive. They're going for $7 each, which I would expect them to be like maybe 15. Okay guys, sorry, my like little setup just fell, so I had to fix it. But as I was saying, Kylie Jenner is coming out with single eyeshadows, and I believe she's coming out with like a Z palette too, like that you can buy separately. But her single eyeshadows are only going for $7, which is pretty cheap. Because I don't know, I would think of like Kylie's products to be a little bit high end, so I would think of them to be like 15, around $12, $13, but they're only $7. So I think I'm going to pick all of these up, to be honest. And what's crazy, and you guys may not know, is I don't have any like made self or like self-made Z palettes, and that's something that I would love to try, even making like with Anastasia eyeshadows or Makeup Geek, any of those, Morphe. So I feel like this would be a perfect time to try more of Kylie's eyeshadows. So I think I would be very interested in this. So yeah, we shall see how many I get. If hopefully I can get all of them and I can review them for you guys. So yeah, that's like a definite for sure pickup for me. Okay, so next for Sally came out with like an oil kind of. It could be used under makeup, like as a primer, or just like for skincare, but it's supposed to make your skin look like a little bit blurred, reduce texture and the look of texture in your skin. It is going for, I believe, around $50, so it's a little bit high in price. I have the First Sally oil already, the original white one, so I feel like maybe it would be similar to that. I'm not sure. I wouldn't mind trying it, but like I said, it's $50, so it's not really, in my opinion, like a smart buy or a smart purchase, because I can get something else for that money and probably for the same product, kind of similar results of product. So this is something that I'm like really eager to try. But I mean, it looks interesting, and I feel like if you have a lot of texture in your skin and you want it to look blurred and you want your skin to look like kind of porcelain-y, it would be a good try for you. Okay, I'm gonna like quickly talk about this because we don't really know much of the product, but I just wanted to mention that Juvia's Place is coming out with a foundation. They made like a little story on their Instagram asking people like what they would want the name to be, like the name of the product, and then the price ranges. So I mean, knowing Juvia's Place, it might not be more than $25, let's hope. And hopefully they come out with like a lot of shades, because like we all know in the beauty community there's been like a lot of talk about brands who don't make enough shades, and I feel like it's very important for every person of skin color and every tone to have a shade kind of similar to their skin color, so they have an option, you know. So I think that's really important, and I'm really excited to see how the finish is going to be when they're coming out with it. They haven't really announced a release date or anything, they just kind of sneak peeked it, and that is something that I'm honestly very excited about. So my battery is dying, so I'm going to cut this a little bit short, but I feel like we touched upon a decent amount of products that are coming out or that have been released within the past week. So this product could be the Cover FX Concealer. Okay, so it goes for $30. It's going to be 0.33 ounces in each bottle that you get, and it comes in 30 shades, which is a pretty good shade range. From what I can see, it varies. Majority, honestly, more white complected skin tones, and then it goes a little darker towards maybe like starting 20, so they have like 10 dark shades. I think they can expand on that a little bit more, but this is something that I am honestly pretty excited to try, and I do plan on picking this up. So either you will see it in the haul this week that's coming up, or in my next week's haul. But yeah, stay tuned for the haul coming up this week and more makeup reviews and tutorials. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I know the setup was a little weird, so thank you guys so much if you stuck around till the end, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys, bye!